Hey, what's up, you guys? Cousin Milton here. And welcome to the Cousin Milton Show. Today, well, hey, what's up, Kukui Nut? You know what? I think something is missing. Something is missing in the equation. I think I have a spell to find Taco. Master S Tacos Appearance. Oh, it's going good, dude. But I gotta tell you guys something, though. I really gotta tell you guys something. Here it goes. It's. Oh, I can't. It's. April Fool's, sucker. Wrong platform. Welcome to the Darth Taco Show. Now that was the real deal. Shit. Today's episode, it is April Fool's. Which means, gotcha, bitch. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's good to be here, man. It's good to be here. Wow. April Fool's indeed, man. And if you haven't seen my video, which I know for a fact, time to get. Yes, I guess I am using the different platform today. I don't know. I kind of wish I could be able to, when I chat, I guess I hit this button. I like to stretch it out so I can. By the way, for those of you guys who haven't, who haven't seen the video, check it out. The link is in the description. Right then and there, check me out. I did a little bit of my version of what it was like for me to be in a scary movie. I had the ghost face mask on. All I had was the hoodie, a little improvised, little magic, little sound effects here and there, and boom, you got it. Instant Instant cinema magic. I know it's not much, but it's a little sample, a little taste of what I had. I know. Thank you so much. And what I wanted to do also, and I'm thinking about doing a second one. I'm not sure. So I waited for people to leave me some comments and let me know if I could do a sequel of it. Maybe I'll put it together and hopefully make one full movie. We'll see. Because I'm debating on whether or not to, oh, I don't know, like hit some dub, hit some W's or L's if you want me to get shot, or hit some L's or W's if you want Cousin Milton to get shot. Because that's what I was debating on. I was debating on making a scene where Ghostface came out of nowhere and then, oh, okay, okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. I might do that. That's a good idea. And my, well, you guys seen them. Well, you guys seen the show anyway. I improvised because I had to play three characters. I improvised. You know. Oh, you're looking forward to whatever I create? Hey, that's great, man. That is great. So guess what? So guess what? Today we'll talk about some funny shit. Yes, indeed. We're gonna talk about some funny shit because it's April Fools, bitch. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like for some reason, I can't hit the. For some reason, my phone. I can't hit the. When I make a comment, when I try to post a comment, for me at the, or guest or whatever, at the flip. Yeah, we'll have to talk to her about that too. That means I would have to well, probably have to visit my girl in her house and then find a way to do the concept. I would have to make sure I take the ghost face mask with me among other stuff so that I can, yeah, that's a good idea too. That's a good idea too also. Um add her into a movie. Normally my girl is not a fan of scary movies, but she does support me 100% in whatever I make and thought it was funny. Like I would have to find different props for me to make good content. And whether or not, I had to borrow a fake knife because I don't want to use real knife, and make it look fucked up. Have a Cabbage Patch doll make an appearance. Yeah, that's funny. So basic so basically, I could, however, you gave me an idea, but unfortunately I don't have a Cabbage Patch doll, though I do have a Chucky doll that I might use in another one, and maybe, just maybe, I would save up money to get a, Michael Myers, and maybe I'll be able to add a fourth character and make a Michael Myers mixed with Ghostface, and just find a way to interact and make a big movie. Find a way to make a good one. Like I don't know, what would happen if for some reason, like Ghostface would have a pew pew instead of a knife. I know how to make some sort of effects. Make it realistically, not too realistic, but make it realistic enough. Just stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of good ideas. There's a lot of good ideas to choose from. Random Rosa got haunted. Cabbage Patch doll steals. Yeah, you can't let this go, can't you? Mustard. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. If I was at her house, I could have done. I could have done the prank for some reason. I brought a. Let's just say I brought a can of beef stew, which I have with me, and for some reason, um, it's gonna result to put it near a Cabbage Patch doll, which I don't know where make you think that the doll was eating beef stew. That would have been funny. You know that would have been that would have been that would have been an amazing thing to do. I mean, I'm telling you, it'd be amazing. But I wanted to be creative. I mean, I wanted to be fantastic. Yeah, the platform is brand new for some reason, and I like to work on making it awesome for me to work on and learn the ropes a bit. It's not too bad. I kind of like it. It's not too bad. It's fine. Stuff like that. Try something different. That's fine. Try something different to choose from. And so, I mean, you learn something. You learn something fucking new every day. Like I can just mess around with the camera a little bit and then just do this, and then, or it's not like I've done this, but no, but I like the full style that way. It is April Fool's, so I love messing around with shit. It is April Fool's, obviously, so you learn something new every damn day. I love it. I fucking love it. I'm telling you, it's meanwhile, meanwhile, we're gonna like end up with some music for the time being until, oh, I don't know, whatever happens happen.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, to a new
Okay, okay, and we're back, and we're back. You know what? I got stories to tell you guys about the couple pranks that I used to do. The couple pranks, so shout out to those guys who love the fucking April Fool's prank. So yeah. Today's episode is April Fool's Day SUCKA episode, and it's been a while. It's been a while since I streamed. The last couple of days, I decided to do to film content. That's what I wanted to do originally. I wanted to just film content. That's it. And then second, I just want just to chill in between. That way, I could come up with ideas on my very own. Take my time. I want to make it right. I want to make this fucking awesome. So here I am. And the intro was my idea. I did not write it down. I did not fucking script it. I just have Cousin Milton come in, take over my fucking show for a bit, and then you know what? Fuck this, April Fool's, bitch. Here I am. That's where I come in. With the quickness, that's where I come in. That's exactly where I come in. Prepare for the show because that's how I roll. Prepare for the damn show. I haven't even got, proper jewelry to do this damn show. I didn't give a fuck. I really don't. I just want to. There you go. Yup, on top of the freestyle, on top of the dome, and damn, bam. Gotcha, bitch. And I loved it. I fucking loved it. And guess what? It's fucking genius. I know. No, thank you. Maybe one more time. Thank you. I appreciate that. And working around with new platform and with StreamYard, but for me to hit the send button, I have to flip the phone and then just send it that way, I guess. I got to get used to it. I didn't like it, but it is what it is. But something to get used to for a bit and make it fucking exciting. So Rosa sent me the meme, which is, by the way, it's going to be my new thumbnail for today's episode. I had to remix it. I had to remix the meme that adapting and overcoming. Yeah, that's it. Adapting and overcoming. Yeah, it shit happens. But since it's an April Fool's episode and I'm not expecting it, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do the show the way it is. We're going to be entertained today. I had to borrow my little brother's little pew pew so that Ghostface could use this for the other movie, because the knife, it's too obvious. He's gonna stab. What? He could get shot. He could get shot like a gangster. You gotta break yourself. Stuff like that. Boom, boom. Stuff like that. Done deal. I'd rather deal with a fake Nerf gun than a gun that looks realistically. Why? Because my plan is to make it seem like it's scary, but it's actually all funny. That's what it is. It's all fucking funny. And speaking of funny, I had a favorite story that I want to talk to you about, the prank that I did to one of my roommates at the time, and he was asleep because one time I was in the living room, me, a couple of our friends, we're watching a movie, smoking some good, and then next thing I fell asleep. For some reason, I passed the fuck out. My mouth was open, and he put out hot sauce in my mouth. That was the first prank I got. That's why the second time, you know, while he was asleep, he was sleeping face down out of nowhere. So I decided to write fag on his forehead with a Sharpie. Believe it or not. And for some reason, he woke up with fag on his forehead. I mean, it took a while for him to get it off, but I was an asshole. I was a complete asshole. He's like, I'm gonna get you back. I'm like, yeah, right, motherfucker. Yeah, I'll wait to see that, dude. I'll sleep with one eye open if I had to, though. And mostly my room is always this is before I had a I had a room with before I had a room with a door. And as long as the sauce is tapatio, hey, I don't mind it at all, man. Um at the time, I wasn't sure if it was tapatio. It's a couple years ago. The prank was like a couple years ago, and it's just like whatever. Another story that I did to a friend. One time, he probably get up. I had two eggs. I had two eggs with me, and then for some reason, I take two eggs and decided to like clash them together on his head. Yeah, my mom was mad at me for a bit because I was I wasted like she's picky about the eggs. Wasted. You know, so it was my fault. So I was like, fine, I'm willing to replace the eggs if I had to. Make this dude into a human omelet. That was one of the good pranks. The second one, and this is with an ex girlfriend. The second prank done on my mom, and it was on ex. It was with an ex girlfriend at the time. It was a pregnancy prank. So my ex girlfriend's idea at the time, called my mom and decided to tell her that I got her pregnant. We're having a baby type shit. But that didn't last too good to the point that it's like she thought it was good. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, are you serious right now? Though, do you really to be a grandma? Are you serious right now? And for some reason, dude, it was an April Fool's, because the chick can't get pregnant. It was like, oh yeah, that was epic though too. Back in the day, eggs and toilet paper were so cheap you could prank your buddy's house. Absolutely. We mummified. And speaking of mummified your friends, um, which by the way, I think it's a fantastic idea. Maybe you did him a favor. He could blow his nose and wipe his ass with all the toilet paper he wrapped in you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. But anyways, we did one. We antiqued an old friend of ours. We took the holes and wet them while he's in the backyard, and then another buddy just came out of nowhere with bag of flour. Yeah, it was not that much bag of flour, but it was enough to like try to TP the guy. So so we just so out of nowhere while he was not looking and just dumped it on him and then he just ran away home. That's all he did. It was hilarious. It was hilarious at the time. Another one that was done on me was it did it to a buddy of mine too, but another one that is was done it was the chocolate shake prank. Now the chocolate shake prank, you know, yeah, those were the days. Now the chocolate shake prank, it was very simple. all you need was basically like chocolate, like the milk, and then chocolate ice cream, but a little ingredient. It was X-Lax. It was laxative. And nowadays it used to be like like you get the bar, just for shits and gigs, you get like the bar, but it's like laxative in it, like a little Hershey bar, but it's like laxative in it, used with percussion in case you feel constipated or whatever. They used those at the time. But no, for some reason, you know, actually it was the liquid kind. It was either liquid kind or the lax whatever. It was mixed up with the ice cream, and for whatever reason, while it was mixed up with the ice cream, yeah. And then it didn't kick. The thing is, it didn't kick. The thing is, it was savage. It was like the epic prank that you can actually do to a person. And the thing of the matter is that basically, for whatever reason or another, you know, you lack the bathroom doors. You lack all the bathroom doors, which actually my mom and another friend, because of another friend, it kicked them in. It really like kicked them in, and then for some reason they decided to lock all the bathrooms so that nobody can't get in. And sure enough, he crapped on himself. That's what the savage part. When you locked up all, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. When you locked up all the bathrooms, like not even the upstairs, not the downstairs, none, not a single bathroom that is available in the house, unless you want to shit like a dog. At the time you want to take a squat and go in the backyard and just squat like a dog, and hopefully that nobody weren't taking pictures of you while on cell phone. I'm telling you, that's the most epic fucked up thing you can do to a friend. But it was funny. And unfortunately, he walked home with a shitty ass. He probably had to change his underwear, hand wash his underwear, and then take a shower afterwards, and new change of clothes, and then he's like, "Fuck it, I'm done." But it was insane. It was insane. I'm telling you, it was like the most epic prank you can actually do to a person. Welcome to April Fool's Day, sucker. You either prank or be pranked. That's the only thing that it's in the works right now. You either be pranked or get pranked. Yeah, yeah. It reminds the movie that Smokey's out there taking the backyard taking a shit, which probably would unfortunately, yeah, it would happen. Smokey out there taking a shit. And out of nowhere, though, it probably happened. It probably fucking happened. And the thing of the matter is that motherfucker, believe it or not, it's just some insane fucking shit. It happens. I swear to God, it fucking happens. So yeah, that's so it is. So it is fucking hilarious. It is fucking hilarious as fuck. I didn't expect like nothing of it though, but it's funny. And next to like cracking two eggs over your friend's head and turn them to a human omelet. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's some funny shit also. Just to fuck with them. It's all in good laughs. It's all in good laughs. all kind of like my favorite, and which I wish I have shaving cream at the time too, and then a feather. You know, those days you take a handful of shaving cream and a big ass feather. You can find whatever feather you want. I don't care if you have like the eagle feathers, pigeon feathers. You know, the longer the better. So that I don't care if you could tie it, you know, put a rubber band and then you tie it on the rubber band with the leaf and then you put it to your buddy's nose and then you have shaving cream on the other hand and he will like tickle on one side and you have to have a long branch. The longer the better. That way nobody can't catch you. You know, just a long enough stick and then just to fuck with him and then splat right in his face. And then he'll wake up like, what the fuck? He could be like the dead heavy sleeper, and then you still, for whatever reason, if he's a really light sleeper, you better run like hell, dude. You better hope you didn't get caught. But if he's like a really deep sleeper, like yeah, if he's a really deep sleeper, yeah, it fucking happened. Like it's the same prank that happened on one New Year's Eve a long time ago, and my uncle's idea was to have the air horn, and then I got slapped by baby powder to the face. I said I didn't want to celebrate New Year's today because you know it kind of sucked. Uh, I didn't I wasn't in the mood for it at the time. So I was like, I'm just gonna fucking like lay in my bed and then hope to fall asleep to the shit, and then my uncle's like, this motherfucker falls asleep on New Year's, dude. Ain't this about a bitch? So it's like my uncle's idea was to get baby powder and an air horn, and you can come next to whatever random motherfucker and just when you get the ear horn to the ear, and then you smack the shit out of them, like right there. Yeah, the old school way. Get a big warm water, right, and then while they're asleep, and then for some reason, they end up like pissing on themselves. That's like the most epic. Yeah, the most epic fucked up shit. Hey, Allie Rose Petal's here. Damn, Taco Sister is here. Holy fucking shit. I am not expecting this, but what's up? Hey, what's up, sis? Good to see you. Good to fucking see you. Oh, by the way, today, which by the way, let that be a lesson if you're gonna like do a phone call, make sure you find a way to like not have your phone number listed. And even if they know your phone number, just do a phone call and then disguise your voice and then just like, hello. Hello. Hey, so and so, congratulations. You win $5,000 on our GameStop sweepstakes. You may claim your prize between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Shit like that. That was a part of the New Year's Eve. That was not New Year's Eve. That was a part of the April Fool's prank that I was trying to do, because Allie used to work at GameStop. We usually go to GameStop, sometimes when there's new games. Allie likes new games. I like new games sometimes, or sometimes Funko or whatever. We go. So that's the only prank I could possibly think of. Is that because Allie Rose Petal used to work there before she worked at a Dollar General. And that's the only prank I could think of at the time. Or I don't want to do a prank with a different person like Miss So and So. I'm sorry that your application has been declined. You may try again at a different location, this and this and that, but that make myself look like an asshole, So I try to make something work out. One time, if you see my video I did, which by the way, I could have I could have like showed it. It was a prank that I did. That the smoking toilet prank. It was a smoking toilet prank. The toilet's not even smoking. It just an empty toilet roll, like a cigarette, and then 2 rolls of toilet paper, like for eyeballs. Basically, it's just for shits and gigs, for a prank at one point in time, just for laughs and for video. And my mom's idea. My mom came up with this prank. Send the picture to me. I thought it was funny, so I was like, you know what, Mom? I think I'm gonna do this to my girl and her sister. Let's see how that shit worked. If it worked, cool. Like, it's not like if they give a fuck, which, by the way, it's like, it's whatever. I don't give I don't give a damn, it's like, give it a try. It might be funny. Who knows? It might be funny, it might be entertaining. Just, it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. Some people, if they wanted to, like, when they do pranks on loved ones, go big or go home. And, this shit happens. And it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun for people to enjoy it. And then later on down the line, when you go through memory lane and you tell your children, grandchildren, like, hey, I used to do this prank, I used to do that prank. Some people make a tradition out of it. It happens. It's fucking April Fools. Who gives a shit? It happens. But for some people, it might be payday. For some. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but it happens. April 1st could be a lot of things. April 1st could be a lot of things. But that's that. Other than that, I really don't give a shit. I'm trying to do a good episode. It's not much, but it's something. Whatever. We have 38 minutes and 29 seconds. I still got plenty of time. Fuck this. Let's have some fun. We're talking about pranks and pranks and pranks and pranks and pranks. Because it's April Fool's. And it's because it's funny to make fun of loved ones, harmless fun. And it's because of April Fool's is that you just fucking, have fun. Not to be hurtful, not to be a dickhead, but it's all in good fun. If the other people, got hurt in the process, it's only their pride. I'm not sure if it's their feelings. If it's their feelings, yeah, it all depends, but like not really too severe. Hey, the British are coming. And although apparently the British came prematurely. Just kidding, buddy. April Fools. Because British is my friend, because Sixer is my friend from across the land, and because he's a wonderful British bloke. Today is the first. I had to think that the British is coming prematurely. Even for age. Shit happens. We never know. Shit happens. We will never know. He used to come hard by like 15 to 20 minutes. But now when he gets older, it's kind of like premature. I don't know. Shit happens. April Fools, buddy. April Fools, buddy. April Fools. But anyways, You know, you always come up with some random projection. Projection. Yup, projection. Exactly, projection. I mean, yes, you could have a projectile spiel within 15 miles per hour, and you can actually hit target like you used to when you're in your 20s. But then again, when people get older, and if it looks like powder, then yeah, then you would know what's up. So just saying. Again, it's another April Fool's anyway. So what? Damn, we got some wonderful. Always some good stuff to talk about. Always some good stuff to talk about. So with that being said, I gotta, for whatever reason, apparently, feels like an April Fool's joke to me. I would have to turn this around a little bit. You know, normally I didn't have to necessarily have to okay, had to switch my phone around to do that, but since it's a new platform, since it's a new platform style, and I can't move the oh oh my, who just entered? Oh shit, is my friend. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, entering the Dark Taco Show is the one, the only, aka the British are coming. And yeah, this time he came on hard. Sixer, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Oh yeah, okay. I owe you. Give me a second. Ah, here we go. Good timing. Maybe one more. I'll be nice.
Can you hear me?
What's going on, Deep Sixer? What's going on?
Is my mic level all right? No, is my mic level all right? Can you hear me?
I don't know. I can hear you. I can hear you just fine, unless K70 decided to do it
before coming on.
Unless K70 did a prank on you today. It's clear.
We go. That's it. Now I've turned the mic up. You can hear me much better now.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Hello, Mike. How are you doing? Governor.
Hey, fantastic, Deep Sixer. How are you doing today?
Apart from a little pain with my ankle, I'm fine. Dude.
Hey, well, that's great. Happy April. Happy April Fool's Day, sucker.
Well, funny.
Which is today's episode?
One of our dogs, Mishka, she was our first husky. She was born April the 1st.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Happy birthday to your pupper. We do celebrate birthdays here in the Dark Taco Show, so I give a shout out even to our furry friends.
She's 8 years old. She's 8 years old now.
Well, 8 years old. Well, ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday to the pupper.
Just find a picture.
Everybody's important, even dogs. I love animals.
Actually, I'll show a picture of her when she was a pup. Here we go. So this is when she was a pup.
Gorgeous, man. I remember though. It's good times. Oh my gosh, she is gorgeous.
That's when she was a puppy.
I know. That's a beautiful baby. That is a beautiful baby, though. Yes, I'm fucking happy. Absolutely. Wow. And she's doing okay? Just like your other babies? She's doing okay? Yeah, that's great. Yeah. That's great. I love that. 100%.
Here she is with and she was with the other one.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Yeah, right? That's a perfect picture moment. Yes, exactly. And I've seen pets like that, when it comes to
this one's my dog. This one's Hannah. This one's my other dog. This is Hannah. Unfortunately, this is the one who lost an eye. Remember I told you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is a good one. This will say This is her as if she's just heard a joke.
I know. Yeah, she I like that kind of like that one. That one's like, you know, you tell a funny and then she looked around like, yeah, absolutely. You think half of them would, you know, think half the animals, you know, they feel and they think like us and how they respond to the way we respond. Yeah, that's like one of those moments. Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. Yes.
Yeah, this. Hold on. No, that's not a good one. It looks like she's sneezing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is her fully grown. She's fully grown there. This is
Oh
Mishka.
wow. Yeah,
Mishka
when
is
they're
fully grown.
yeah, pretty huskies, exactly. Exactly, Kukui Nut. That is like one gorgeous fucking husky, you know, good breed. I'm telling you. And that's the best, the best.
Yeah. Well, anyway, here she goes again as a puppy.
Wow. Wow. I like the lighting. Is she normally it seems like she's purple?
No, she's a grey.
She's like gray?
She's
Oh,
she's
just the lighting. I think just the lighting by
she's a grey
perception.
and
It
white.
looks like
She's a grey and
it
white.
looks like yeah, it looks like purplish from like the lighting. It's kind of cool. Purplish and like the pink is like overtone. It's kind of cool. But that's just the lighting, not the actual color. I kind of wish the Huskies would have been like pink as fuck. That would have been amazing. Yes, I like that, dude. Do you ever consider yourself if all your Huskies are grown, right? In a winter and you have a sleigh, do you ever think
No,
about taking all of them
it's
with
getting
you and like
into her-
mush, mush,
No,
mush if you're
no. They're too old for all that now.
Oh
They're too old
yeah.
for all that.
Like they're not doing it like they used
The
to
idea
or
is to do what the idea is to train them when they're 1 year old.
oh
No.
okay.
So
Like
they're fully
yeah,
developed.
like
At
yeah,
1 year
like
old, they're fully
and then
developed.
when they yeah, this is true though because I never knew some Huskies are used to it, some they don't.
Mm.
Not all of them. They end up like pulling people through sleighs. Okay, and
And this is
you know every
this is
Husky breed is different. Not
this is
everybody
Hannah.
would. Yeah.
This is Hannah after finishing playing with one of her toys.
Uh huh. I like that though. Yeah, it's like one of her
Bits of
favorite
stuffing
toys.
everywhere. And she's
Ah,
looking at it.
yeah, that is nice. Yeah, that is real nice. That is amazing. Oh wow. So yeah, dude. I'm telling you, at least live their life as dogs and just like big babies. You know, enjoy those good times. Aw. All of them laying down together, all in the pack. That is epic. You don't see that every day. I mean, you kind of do. I mean, every now and then on a good day, but that's probably a really good
This
show
is an
day.
old picture of after not long after she had her eye removed, unfortunately.
Oh man, yeah. One after her eye removed, man.
And I
At
was
least
there
she's
for her.
yeah, I know. I know. You always care about your fur babies because they're most important. But at least even with one eye, I'm sure she'll live her life decent, I guess. I mean,
Oh,
best way
yeah,
she
the
know how.
depth. She's getting used to the lack of depth perception, sir. But there you go. She's getting there.
Okay, question from the chat. So how many Huskies you have altogether?
Okay, we've got 4 dogs, but 3 of them are Huskies. The 4th one is a Pointer Cross. I've got a picture
Okay,
of-
so 3 Huskies. So technically 4 dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you the Pointer Cross. He's a small dog.
Okay.
But I'll find a picture of him.
Yeah, because I have a German Shepherd and then one is like Maltese mix and then Pomeranian, which my sister's mostly. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Like one, like one is like Pomeranian, and then the other one's just like a mixed breed. It's just like I can't keep track of all the breeds. It's insane. And then just like because 2 dogs like to hang around with my sister, probably 3. You know they can't stand me. They look at me as an asshole anyway. Oh, those are good picture perfect moment.
Like I say, yeah. So we've got 4 dogs. So 3 are Huskies. One is a
I do
Pointer.
love
We did have a fifth one, but he was an old dog and he died, unfortunately.
Oh man, yeah, I'm
He was
sorry to
a-
hear that. Was like
so,
long ago.
so he was a rescue. We had him when he was 13.
Oh
So
wow, but
he didn't have much.
at
He
least he
didn't have
lived.
much life left.
At least he lived long enough, you know, to be
Yeah.
loved, even
Here
for
he
a
is.
rescue dog. And just
Here he
oh
is.
wow, yeah,
He was an old
man,
dog, but we gave him a
no,
comfortable life.
you live a
What was left?
comfortable life, and then
Well, he
hey,
was.
what's up, Senate the Menace? What's going on, man? Welcome in.
He spent most of his time in pounds, and so we're.
Yeah, I mean, at least he get a chance to be free for a moment until he got older and
Yeah.
passed. You know, that's kind of sad.
Yeah. Yeah. His name was Jonas.
Jonas, that's a good name.
Yeah. And he is with the others.
At least he ain't at least he's not a long lost Jonas brother.
Yeah.
Nice.
We took him to the field and he loved it.
Oh man, yeah. Absolutely. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been busy as well. I've been working on some more sets for Defiant.
No. That's I'm glad you're here actually. Let me see. Walked into the store, gonna get cheddar brats. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. I love bratwursts.
So
The cheddar
yes,
brats,
Jeff,
bin, relish, ketchup, gonna kiwi hot sauce. What the fuck? Atomic kiwi hot sauce on them? Nice.
so yeah, I've just been working on
Holy
a new set for Defiant. So there we go. Been busy.
yeah, I just did my version of Scary Movie, even though it's just like a 3-minute bit, not a whole lot.
Well, I'm working on the torpedo room. So
Torpedo room. That sounds.
we never actually
exciting.
seen. I mean, in the original series, you never saw the torpedo room. Never was. You never built one. So I built a
No,
torpedo room.
you're like building a torpedo room.
Yeah, there's a scene that requires a torpedo room, so I'm building a set for it.
Yeah, you have to have a torpedo room, man. You have to. Besides freaking lasers and ships and your force field, you need a torpedo room to access the torpedo and all the other weaponry. You do need that. It is delicious. Fucking hey. They should be good and more brats and Johnsonville, yes. See, from where I'm from, yeah, Johnsonville was the best fucking brats, in my opinion. And then we got Clemens, and then but we got other name of brats. Oh yeah, Usingers. But that's it. All right, go ahead, Sixer.
That's all right. I'm just trying to find
No, go
something
ahead.
at the moment. Trying to
No,
find
you lost
something.
train of thought.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to find something. That was all.
Right. Anyway, so yeah, those I enjoy every type of brats that they come up with, and they're so fucking good. Speaking of hot dog related or sausage related, meats in general, I tried my first Costco dog. For some reason, in the food pantry, they had like the Costco beef franks, right? The big boys. Those came from Costco, and I didn't even know that until my mom told me. And those were from
Tiny compared to
Costco,
me.
and I was like, "Holy shit, those are good!" Wow, that's fantastic. Like in my lifetime, I never had a Costco all beef frank, and that's fucking huge. That's like maybe
Thank
that's
you.
like long. Oh my god, that doesn't sound right. I don't want to finish this.
So that's what I said. Thank you very much.
I had to plead a fifth.
You should be.
I had to plead a fucking fifth before.
I appreciate it.
Oh
But
my
you should
god,
be
dude.
looking. You should be looking, but I appreciate it.
I was thinking, yeah. I'm like, no, poor 60. He's like, don't do it, mate. He's like, don't do it, mate. Don't do it. He's like, I know what you're going for, mate. Don't do it. I was like, Taco, you an asshole. I'm like, oh my God, dude. I had to stop myself
You
before.
kind of open that door and just let me in.
I kind of like, oh my motherfucking God, dude.
Can't even get that right either.
Apparently, that's what she said.
Oh, she did. In more ways than one.
Oh, she probably did. Dude, she probably did. And I was like, oh my God, dude. If that's not premature, I don't know what it is. You know, I had to like, I know I have no filter, but for this show or any other in reality,
It was
but
all over her back.
it was all over. It was all over. We went from like the April Fools to like
Sexual
April, you
innuendos.
foolish motherfucker. If you ever say that joke one more time, X-rated. You know, that'll be a different
I'm going to
content.
present this. This is the torpedo room I've been working on. It's not finished yet.
Damn, is that also what she said?
Yes, that too. She said, damn the torpedoes.
Yeah, I know, right? What's my favorite breakfast to go to? I would say because I've been to IHOP once in a long time and it was not that bad. But me, Denny's, done deal, dude. Denny's. But we also gone through like different restaurants that I have like different places to go from where I live at to go eat breakfast. At the end of the day, I did say Denny's at the end of the day, and even though my girl said every time I blow ass, right, and it smells eggy, and I told her, yeah, it must be the Grand Slam, though. At least every time I fart eggs, you know, it smells like breakfast. It smells like Denny's, and that's how I came across that joke. And then one time, though, in the morning, though, when I woke up with random Rosa next to me, though, it ended up like this. And then we're both like, God damn, you know, it's like, oh yeah, it's like bacon, eggs, hash brown, yeah, absolutely. Are you fucking kidding me? I love biscuits and gravy. That's one of my favorite Southern breakfasts. I love biscuits and gravy. It's hard to. No, it cannot be hard to screw up sausage gravy. And I'll tell you why, because I did a video about sausage gravy. You have to know when to put the milk and make sure your sausage is brown good, right? But you have to lightly put in the flour. Yet you can't. Do you have a favorite breakfast there, Sixer?
I don't know. I don't always have breakfast. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah, just like me.
Just start the day off with a nice cup of coffee. That's what I'm in most of the time.
Just like me. Sometimes.
And when I'm hungry, I make myself a breakfast muffin.
There you go. There's nothing wrong with a breakfast muffin.
Eggs. With an egg, bacon, a sausage patty.
Yeah.
Slice of cheap craft cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. See, the thing is, okay, send it, and I'll teach you step by step right now since the video. Okay? Sometimes with gravy, you have to, once you make it, you did the biscuits, right? Already done. When you make the gravy, you have to serve it right away. Because if you leave it to cool, then you have to redo it with the more milk. And if it gets, you know, sometimes you have to like balance a little bit. You have to sprinkle in the flour and a little bit more milk, okay? You have to do the flour first and the seasonings before adding the milk. Sometimes if you make it too thin of a gravy, but leave it alone, that way, you know, once you leave it alone, you know, it's basically gonna like thicken up on its own. Once you got the gray, you got the flour for the roux, and you add the milk in. It thicken up on its own to build up. Okay. Sometimes people like it a little thick. Sometimes, damn, that doesn't sound good either. What the fuck? I swear to God, dude. It turned nasty. Like, I swear to God, it should have been for another fucking different concept of content. Though it's like sometimes it get thick, sometimes it get too thin. Jesus fucking Christ, it's not even. Oh, hold on a second though, because that's a good one.
Welcome to the shit show, everyone.
Welcome to the shit show here in the Darth Taco Show. That's it. Here in the Darth Taco Show every day, it's always been a shit show here.
Here every day is full of innuendos.
It's always one's opening, one's closing, and then next, it's shit like that. It happens. So
you want to present this? This is what I was working on. It's not finished.
Oh
yet.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I got you. Here we go. Welcome to the scene that is the torpedo room.
So it's not finished yet. Still got more to do to it, but this is what I've created. Yeah. So yeah. So this is what I've done so far. So there's still more to do to it. So but there you go. Gives you an idea.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I'm telling you, you're doing good so far, though. I like it. Good work in progress.
Absolutely.
Another question from Senator Menace: how is the anime coming along? If you're talking about 6, I believe it's
on the back burner at the moment because I'm
back burner.
Unfortunately, because Defiant takes priority. Unfortunately,
he loves the Defiant, but don't worry, it's gonna come. It's gonna take longer than anticipated. Apparently, just like his sex life with Lady Sixer, but then again, it's always a fucking progress. Okay.
Especially it's just us Taco.
It's true. It's true. I swear to God, it's fucking true. I can't deny it. But anyways, continue to check out his channel. Continue to check out his channel. Give him as much support as you give me. Hit the likes.
The problem is with 6 is that there's more demand for Defiant than there is for 6. So it's where
there's more definer for the Defiant than it is for 6.
Yeah, that's what it says. There's more demand for the Defiant than there is.
A lot
for
more
6.
demand.
Yeah, so it's priority. So
lot more stages, lot more effects, lot more.
So my attention's more on being pulled to that than it is to 6. I'm still working. I haven't even gone back to finishing writing for chapter 2 at the moment. That's still in the writing stage at the moment.
See, the thing is, he scripted more stuff than I do on a good day. I don't even script my videos. He does, but apparently, I'm gonna have to start scripting.
Well, you have to. Well, you have to if you're doing something like doing things like the Defiant and the 6 stories.
Yeah,
you can't do it.
But I have to do
on the roll.
Yeah, but I have to do character overhaul, dude, because I played 3 characters when I did my version of Scary Movie. I had to play 3 characters: myself, Milton, and Ghostface. I had to play 3 characters. And the funny thing is, for a prop, I had to use my old cell phone, the one that does not work for shit. But it's funny because I filmed through my real cell phone, and I basically, for a prop, I have an extra cell phone, that way I can do for prop. And then there's always a video editing that I can do sound effects, make it seem like the phone is working, this and that. You gotta have a cell phone that's no actual real ringtone, because of copyright reasons. Like Darth Taco the character versus Darth Taco the person. My real life ringtone is the Bray Wyatt theme song. The Wyatt 6, the one that I have in my phone. The character is just a regular phone.
Hey, Menace, have you watched the first chapter yet of of 6?
Yeah.
No, Menace, have you
I
watched the
seen
first one? I'm asking
I
you
seen
that.
it.
No,
I
I
seen
said
it.
Menace.
Oh, yeah. Send it. Did you watch the first one, guy? I'm sure you did. The first couple minutes. I'm sure you did. Oh yeah, you too. Type in the chat to see if I'm subscribed. You thought it was. Did you? I mean, if you subscribed, then yeah, I think it shouldn't be a problem. I don't think that you would, like, for whatever reason, like.
I'll put it in the private chat, and you can put it in, and you can copy and paste and put it, because I don't think you've wrenched me to do that. So it's in the private chat, Taco. So
Trust me, I think give me a second. I think I got you. Yeah, the only way I could wrench you is if I had to do StreamYard. I had to do StreamYard, which eventually I will.
Okay, well, just copy and paste. There you go.
Yeah, I already did that already.
That is.
I mean, I also did like. Give me a second, also. Because I have to. I mean, I also got it like in the clipboard as well to like save it. Like it just. I got it as well. Like I got it as well. I got it saved. I got it saved. Just in case, I got it saved.
Let's play the trailer. Let me just get the trailer ready.
Okay, you can just get the trailer ready.
And that'll give them an idea. Okay, so just present it and we'll play the trailer.
Oh my God, you think about trying to say alias? Oh my God, dude, I missed that joke. Damn!
Hold on, let me just again.
All right, give me a second.
I forgot to turn the sound on. Now it's on. There we go.
No, it's fine.
Here we go. Here's the trailer. There we go. That was 6.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Make sure you share and hit the like. And if you already subscribed, make sure you hit that notification button for Deep Sixer, aka the British are coming, because just like me, he needs a lot of support. You know, take it from me. He needs a lot of support more than anything. He needs his ego boost. And when you give the guy a nice ego boost, you know, he gets a lot of confidence, and he take it to Lady Sixer, and you know, he reminds her.
Here's another ego boost. Then here's something else that helped with my ego. There we go. Put this up, Elliot. This will be another ego boost.
Another ego boost.
God knows.
You gotta give him as much love as you guys give me throughout the Taco Burst. He deserves it too. He's part of it. The community is always awesome, and I appreciate it with all my heart and soul. This guy's amazing. This guy's a really good friend. Love this guy to death.
before I did the chapter, this was the concept trailer I did. This was the concept.
Okay.
Before I did the
All right, let's go.
Proof of concept. This was proof of concept.
I love it. You know, it kind of reminds me if you ever, for whatever reason.
Here we go.
Oh.
Strux, a race of beings who have successfully conquered and enslaved other worlds, using their army of biomechanical and cybernetic abominations to achieve their twisted goal. Now they have their sights set on Earth. My name is Six. I do not know my real name, as it was taken away from me by these invaders. All I know is that myself and 5 others were taken, and we were subjugated to some horrific experiments, as their conversion process stripped us of our humanity, both mentally and physically, to program us to only serve them. Luckily for me, I was pulled out of my torment before the process could fully take hold of me, thanks to a Strax slave who was able to break his programming. But he only had time to free me, and he helped me escape my captors before they knew I was gone. Now, I must defend Earth from the incoming storm, using the dark gifts that the Strax has forced upon me against them. But one day, there'll come a time that I'll eventually have to face the other 5 captors, and the only thing that they will care about is serving their new masters.
That was proof of concept. Before you got the final result.
That is pretty good concept. So, Senate the Menace, feel free to do me a solid and pass it along. You know, if you believe that the anime and any sci-fi fantasy genre that give a lot of action and entertainment value, you know, feel free to pass it along, because it's really good. It's really good, even though it's in hiatus. But the Defiant is in process of getting more demand, if anything. But yeah, I mean, you never know. Yeah, be sure of it. Be sure of it. I mean, yeah, share, like. Be sure of it, please. And make sure you give this man a like. If you like the show, give me a like as well. You know, I'm not going to toot my own horn, even though, you know, April Fools, all that shit. Make sure you like and share as well. You know, send us both some love. We needy motherfuckers. Not needy towards each other, man, but we needy. We love you guys. And we love you guys to continue to watch us. Shut the fuck up. I love you too, man. But anyways, though, you know, we appreciate you guys always. No matter what, regardless, you guys are awesome. And we would like for you to continue watching our content whenever you get a chance to, you know, each and every day whenever you could. I mean, even if there's nothing new to upload, you know, there's always going to be a process for either one of us to upload something good. I mean, it takes me a while. I'm telling you, it takes me a while for me to, like, now I do have to freaking script. I do have to get my notebook. I do have to write shit down. I do have to, like, make sure, okay, Milton has to go this way, right? Ghostface has to go this way. What if it's a showdown between Ghostface and he comes to my house, try to get a hold of me because I said Big Mama's House is a freaking horror movie, which is not in real life. It's not. When it comes to minor lines, it's not. It was the joke. The joke that I created, it was the scene that the real Big Mama was butt-ass naked after she got done taking a shit. You could see the body, you know, she's a big, like...
Watch the film, so I know
you watch Big Mama's House, you know, you get it. I can't go through certain detail. So for some people, I made it as a joke, like it's a horror movie, to gross out the real Ghostface, to see how he reacts. Man, fuck you! Man, fuck you, you nasty motherfucker. I don't know what to do with you. You sick, perverted piece of shit. You know, if he wanted to, he could have come over, kick my ass, stab me. You know, he's just... I made him grossed out to the point I make him rethink his life. That's why I did it.
Ghostface, his new mission for Ghostface is buy Tesla.
Buy a fucking Tesla, Jesus Christ!
Let's see them try and attack his Tesla while he's in it. They go, oh,
I wish that was possible. I don't drive in real life. I cannot even own a Tesla. I'm too fucking poor and broke. And
if
a
I had money, I'll
Tesla,
buy
like
one.
Jesus
I'll buy a
Christ, dude.
Cybertruck, and I'll put on there Trump was right.
Hey, Sabrina Lita, welcome in. Jesus fucking Christ. I swear to fucking God, that is fucking like the most fucked up. I seen the Cybertruck pass by my neighborhood once. And I was gonna take a quick picture of it through my phone, and it drove away from me. It looked like a blocked up deep freezer with wheels. It's kind of like as if the DeLorean, re-armored himself. That's what it looked like to me.
The love child of the DeLorean, doesn't it?
Pretty much, yes. I just saw it, and I couldn't believe my eyes when I see that fucking car that that metal monstrosity that I thought that it could have had weapons like twisted metal. I don't want to be like, damn.
You expect it to disappear in a flash of red tires as it hits 88 miles.
Right? I thought it would. I thought it would be. I couldn't make a clip like, yo, this is Darth Taco. Look at this shit. I couldn't believe it though. Like I never seen it before in my life, and reality wise. And was I smoking something that day? I don't think I was hallucinating. And sure enough though, because I was walking all the way home when it happened.
This is the priority now. Here we go. Here's this in the present.
All right, let's go. Let's get it. Okay, next scene.
Prioritize over 6. But there we go. Here we go.
All right, let's get it.
This is what they want.
Space. The final frontier. These are the new voyages of the Starship Defiant. Our continuing mission in a new frontier. To seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Can you hear it?
I can hear it just fine.
Okay.
Yep, that was a good trailer. I remember that very well. That was a really good trailer. At least you got the missile room. Torpedo room. My fault. Torpedo room, missile, torpedo. Probably the same shit, but the link. Never mind. I gotta stop before I dig into myself a fucking hole here. but yeah, you got the good you got the good area. I assure you, that's fantastic, and it's still a work in progress, of course.
Yeah.
But what other scripts that you're gonna do in the later feature of the Defiant?
I don't know.
Since
Yeah,
you're
we gotta get this this episode sorted first. This particular story done because all these chapters are actually one episode. This is the pilot episode.
Oh, the pilot episode. So basically, the Defiant, you guys.
Doing right
Every
now.
episode, it's gonna be every chapter is gonna be one pilot episode, so you guys could get a taste of the Defiant in order. The whole sci-fi Star Trek delicious experience.
What we're doing from the beginning until the last ever chapter we do is actually our pilot episode to see what people think of it. And if they want us to continue want us to do another episode of Defiant, we'll do it. But this is up to our audience, our fans. If they
exactly. Our fan base, we have a good community. We want to make sure of it. Like, you gotta have to show them how you need it, you want them to crave it. If you got Star Trek fans out there, they want more Deep Sixer, they want more Defiant. So how many chapters? You're gonna do it into one?
I don't know. We're so far. We've got chapter 7 on the way.
Chapter 7.
I've written up chapters up to 11. Still hasn't come yet. So I've written.
So you're planning to do just like 7 chapters into one episode for pilot wise?
I'm saying this. What we're working on right now is chapter 7.
You're working on chapter 7
right now.
Right now. Okay.
I have written other chapters to chapter 11, but we've still got more chapters to write up.
So you were working on chapter 7, and afterwards you wanted to like get 4 more chapters and to build one pilot episode. Okay, gotcha.
It depends how long. It might not. I might need a few more chapters for me to do for it.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you're still working on the chapter 7, which.
Well, my animators tell me that the prologue to chapter 7 is almost done. He'll have that sent to me, and then I can start to review it.
No, that's understandable. It's again, when you want to make a good fucking episode, you gotta basically. You want to build up more of what you want happening for like a pilot wise. Like, you already got your trailers already set up. You already got your character build up and the whole AI voices and the scenes are working one area at a time, I'm guessing. So I'll make
I'll give you an idea of his work. This is I'm going to show you this. This is the prologue to chapter 1.
Okay.
Let me just bring this up. Hold on.
All right. Absolutely.
I will show you
Here we go. Yep, the prologue.
Okay. Chapter 1.
There we go.
There we go.
2268 Prime Universe. In an unknown region of Tholian space, the Constitution class, NCC 1764 USS Defiant, was responding to a distress signal, only to be caught in an interphasic spatial rift that caused her crew to experience sensory disorientation. In their confused state, the crew began to lose their grip on reality. They became paranoid and slowly fell into madness. This insanity spread throughout the ship like a bad disease. Colleagues and longtime friends suddenly became unrecognizable to each other. The love and friendship they once felt now became a savage urge to attack and kill each other. That same anomaly eventually transported the Defiant and her dead crew to the Mirror Universe and into the hands of the Terran Empire. It was at this point in the Empire's history, with the aid of the Defiant, they tightened the grip throughout the quadrants. Time for history to be changed.
Now, that's what happened in the original timeline of the Defiant.
Right.
Mine changes that one. A what if?
Yeah.
So
I thought it was a pretty good concept.
Captain's log. Stardate 5693.2 USS Defiant. Captain Ryan Preston reciting. We were responding to a distress signal in the Tholian sector, only to be caught in some kind of spatial anomaly, and the Defiant seems to be phasing in and out of our universe. But to add to our problems, my chief medical officer informs me that some of the crew are exhibiting signs of sensory disorientation, and if we are not clear of the anomaly soon, then everyone on board will slowly go insane. We have already sent out a distress signal, but I fear that by the time any help arrives, it will be only to see the Defiant being completely pulled out of this universe. I have called for a senior staff meeting as my chief medical and science officer may have a solution to ride out the effects of the rift. A solution that they've discovered in our history logs of a pre-Federation vessel.
anyway, folks, if you want to see the rest, go to the channel.
Exactly.
Which,
What
by
he
the
said.
way, I just realised my subs has just gone up on that. It's now 1,830. So somebody must have just subscribed. Thank you very much.
Hey, you know what that means? You know what that means? If you said, did you said 100 and something?
No, 1,000.
You know what that means? Congratulations. Steve Sixer.
1,830 subscribers. It was at 1,820, so I just got 10 new subscribers since we've been doing this, since I showed this. So there we go.
There you go.
Thank you for the new 10 that's subscribed.
You are very welcome. Congratulations. You know, thank you so much. You guys are fucking awesome. And I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, not because this guy's my dear friend, but he's also a really good fellow creator. And he is fucking awesome. That's
And
all I
these
had
ones,
to say.
these ones are strictly audio stories.
Yeah, those are different audio stories.
Of Mass Effect. Yes, the game Mass Effect. This is my
Oh,
audio.
that's a good game. Mass Effect, that's a good game.
Yeah, this
Never
is
played
the,
it. I
this is
heard
the,
good things. I heard good things about it. Though.
This chapter, this particular one. There's about 4 chapters, and it follows the final conflict with the Reapers in Mass Effect 3 through the eyes of Shepard's mother, the Admiral Hannah Shepard.
Wow. I think one of your videos, if it comes out good, I think one of them would be a nice video game. I swear, I would have been amazing. It would have been amazing.
I even used the music. Yeah, I can hear that.
Nice.
Prologue. The war with the monstrous Reapers was over, and they had lost. The moment Commander Shepard triggered the crucible, their fate was sealed. For every star system that was infested with Reapers, and for every mass relay that was proximity of the infestation, the Reapers could not hide from their own finality. Now the galaxy can start to recover, and like the legends of the Phoenix, a new civilization will rise from the ashes. The broken and burnt-out remains of the Colossus Citadel hung in stationary orbit over Earth. The once shining jewel of the galaxy is nothing more than a shadow of its former and glorious self. What remains of the Fifth Fleet stand guard over the ruined citadel like a watchdog, while search and rescue teams looked for any survivors on the citadel, if any at all. If there weren't, then their bodies would be collected, identified, and respectfully handed over to their next of kin. The lead vessel was an Alliance dreadnought called the Kilimanjaro. Battled scarred and weary, she had performed the impossible during their conflict with the dreaded Reapers. To know how the Kilimanjaro, her crew, and indeed her commanding officer achieved the impossible, we would need to go back in time, a week before the final conflict with the Reapers.
Shit. I will be right back, Sixer.
Yep.
Last resort.
I'm gonna have to take a we'll be right back with more Darth Taco Show after these messages while Deep Sixer can take over.
No worries. Well, we'll just carry on playing the this because there's not much I
Vessel.
can do.
Yeah, please do.
Was only temporary. She remembered her former commanding officer and friend, Captain Samuel Richards. She recalled the day she was promoted to captain, Richards handing over her captain's stripes in the command of the Kilimanjaro. They stood on the bridge of the Alliance dreadnought and shook hands.
Congratulations, Captain Shepard. The Kilimanjaro is yours. Take good care of her, Hannah.
Thank you, Admiral. I will.
Hannah smiled. Now that she was an admiral, command of the Kilimanjaro fell to her former first officer, Captain Eric Valentine, and she hoped to make the Kilimanjaro her flagship when the war was over. That's, of course, if they all survived. Admiral Hannah Shepard is a slim build, woman in her late 50s, standing about 5'8" in height, Caucasian, blue eyes, and shoulder-length gray hair tied back into a ponytail. She was in her quarters, sitting behind her desk and going over battle plans, hoping that there might be a plan that could give them an advantage. At this time, even a small one would help, but the result would be the same. The Kilimanjaro and the Fifth Fleet would be destroyed. She sat back in her chair and sighed noisily in frustration. The last thing she wanted to do was to get her crew killed. There had to be another way. Just then, there was a knock at her door.
Enter.
The door slides open and two of her crew entered. The first crew member was the Kilimanjaro's chief engineer, Lieutenant Jason Conrad. He was in his 30s, medium build, with very short brown hair and blue eyes. The second member wasn't human. He was wearing the familiar environmental suit of a Quarian. Zane was on board the Kilimanjaro as part of an exchange program with the Quarians, and the Admiral had found him most helpful.
I hope we are not disturbing you, Admiral.
Actually, I'm glad you're here. I need a break from looking at how many ways the Kilimanjaro can be destroyed.
No luck then?
None, and I'm out of options. Our mission is to hold off the Reapers long enough for the Crucible to dock with the Citadel, and for it do what it's supposed to do. But I like to be able to get my ship and crew out of the mix in one piece.
Conrad glanced at the Quarian.
Zane might have something that could help, but it's a last resort move.
Huh. I think we're already at that stage, don't you? But let's hear it.
Zane laid out his plan to her.
The Kilimanjaro was not long being fitted with 4 forward Thanix cannons, was it not?
Yes, but they don't have the power to be effective against a Reaper capital ship.
Then we need to borrow the extra power for them to be effective.
From where?
We use the Reaper's own strength against it.
Hannah looked puzzled.
And how do you plan to do that?
If we remodulate the Kilimanjaro's barriers and we allow the Reaper's beam weapon to hit them.
Hannah quickly interrupted him, not quite believing what he was suggesting.
Wait a minute. Let me get this right. We allow the Reaper's beam weapon to hit us?
She thought that they had gone completely insane. To allow the Kilimanjaro to be struck by a very powerful and destructive weapon as a Reaper beam weapon is insanity.
If we time it right, the extra power will triple the barrier's output and strength. It would be more than enough to hold it back for the short time we need.
Hannah was liking this even less.
Short time for what?
It will take about 1 minute for the Kilimanjaro's barriers to absorb enough energy so it can be redirected through all 4 cannons and back at the Reaper.
Hannah was skeptical.
That's a lot of raw power we'll be pumping into our systems. Will we be able to withstand that much power? And would it be enough to do any damage to a Reaper vessel?
We will blow out some of our systems, but I can ensure that critical systems won't be affected. As for effectiveness, it should be sufficient to severely damage or destroy a Reaper capital ship.
Hannah was still not sure of this plan.
A lot could happen in just 1 minute.
Admiral, granted it's risky, but it's the only plan we have that could even remotely help us defend the Crucible.
Hannah sighed as she tried to take in everything that was discussed and to come to a decision. Finally did.
Very well. Start making preparations and keep me apprised in your progress.
Aye, aye, Admiral.
She nodded her head slowly.
You are both dismissed.
Conrad saluted, and both left Hannah's quarters, leaving her wondering if she had made the right choice. She would find out very soon.
Wow. Thank you so much. Oh, good job. That is incredible.
And that's the Mass Effect stories were my first stories I made for that
Really?
channel. Yes.
Wow, that's really good. I'm telling you, that is good stuff. Good
I
stuff.
was just learning how to use 11 Labs, which is the AI voice generator. I was still learning how to use it.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt, no doubt. Wow. Man, I'm telling you though, I had to take a men's room break for a minute, and then my mom asked me, "Hey, can you take your sister's little ATV to the garage?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." Then I had to hurry back here to the studio, which is my bedroom, and continue my show.
At least it's your bedroom and not your basement.
Actually, it's.
Let me guess.
Shut up. It's actually both. It's actually both. It's actually all three. It's actually all three, to be honest. Basement, bedroom, and studio all in one, dude. So.
Well, this is my bedroom is my studio, but there you go.
Well, there you go. I don't judge. There you go. There you go. It's my Death Star. It's the taco cave. That's it. It's my everything, actually.
The taco cave. What you need is your own version of of a Batman.
I know, right? The little big taco in the sky. Yeah, there you go.
No, but when you say
that'd be something.
You remember the original Batman series.
I remember the 1966.
It had that little bat symbol going forward and back, and you got the spinning.
Yes.
You replace that bat with a taco.
I like that, actually. I like that. That's good as hell. Like that's funny. I like it. I like it a lot. 100%.
Bloody hell,
Oh my god!
11.
You never know.
Almost 11. Shit.
I never could get enough of it though. And it's in the intro. It's like, that's like, that's cool.
But have that. Find a clip and overlap the Batman with a taco.
Right. That would have been a good idea though. Shit, if I know how to set it up that way, that would have been cool. I'm telling you, that would have been cool.
If I had the time, I'll probably have a go for you. See if I can edit one. But
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, no rush necessary though, but I do appreciate it 100% because I know you got projects after projects after projects.
Defiance taking up all my time.
Defiance taking up. At least you had enough energy to say for Lady Sixer. Like at least the Defiant didn't take a lot of the.
I always got the time and energy for Lady Sixer. Come on. Even though I take the little
well, that's also what she would have said, but okay, I believe you 100%. You got to remember it's fucking April Fools, and I'm feeling April Foolish. So yeah, here we are.
You are a fool.
Thank you. Thank you. I know that shit. I know that for a fact that I am.
And not in a good way.
That's all right.
And not in a good way.
That's all right. I'll take it as I can get. It wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't be the last. It wouldn't be the next time.
Even when it's not April Fool, he's still a fool.
Yeah, that's it. I am a buffoon. I am a buffoon. I love you to death, Sixer, for that one. Buffoon. You're good, mate. Yeah, I am. I know I'm a buffoon.
I gotta go, mate. Okay, it's getting really. I need.
Oh, no worries. Thank you for coming, man. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for allowing me to show my.
Always. Are you kidding me? Always, all the time, man. You're more. You're always welcome. Come on, dude. You're always welcome. And we have a good time.
Have a good. Bye bye.
Yeah, you too, man. Yeah, you too. Rock on. Stay weird. Stay hard, I guess. Go deep. Go balls deep. But in the morning. Actually, in the mornings, I'm not a morning person. I mean, other people across the globe, they're probably be mornings right now. But right now, it is 5:25 p.m. in Wisconsin. Actually, it's not half bad. You know, I think I'm gonna sit this one out a little longer. So for right now, we are gonna.
No mountains too high, no oceans too wide. I take a leap of faith for you. I touch the sky. No city's too big, no river's too deep. I cross the universe for you, my love. I would die. I don't know when the way you lose control. Stuck in the same old place, trying to make some sense. I don't know when the way you lose control. Stuck in the same old place, trying to make some sense.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's good to see you guys come into the show. It's fucking awesome. It's always awesome to see fucking Deep Sixer here on my show, this wonderful broadcast, you know, this fucking live stream of mine, even if it's a hot mess sometimes. But I mean, I don't care if the joke's on me, you know? I mean, I'm having a good time. I mean, I'm sure everybody's entertained. I'm pretty sure of it. As a matter of fact, though, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people would be entertained no matter what, you know. And there's always got stuff new going on. April is already here, the month of April, and it's gonna be something. I know it's not much of anything, but it's gonna be a pretty good, decent day. That's all I gotta say about that. And we talk about some sci-fi shit. We already got to talk about stories about pranks and jokes and a whole lot of shit. I mean, if you guys remember a good prank that you like to do with your friends and family members, let me know in the chat what's going on. Because today is April Fool's, sucker. And we already know this is how we're going to get down. All the way around. You know? Everything will be all right. I'm having a good time with you guys. I had a good time with my friend. The British are coming, aka Deep Sixer. This guy's awesome. I appreciate him. So make sure you subscribe to him. And also, make sure you subscribe to me too. But either way it goes, you know, I'm just going to sit here for a bit. I mean, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. You know. I love having fun with you. I love having fun with you guys. I know it's not much, but at least it's something. At least it's something everybody would enjoy. I said, fuck it. You know, I love telling all different types of stories. You know, and the majority of pranks, I didn't make it up. It's actually true. It's actually real life shit. Excuse me. Ugh. It's actually all the fun memories that happened years ago. I kind of wish I would like videotape all the pranks that were done to me. I kind of wish, you know, if I'd gone back in time, you know, be able to like film a lot of shit that has been going on. It's funny, you know, it's funny. All the stuff that I used to be doing back in the day, it's good. I'm pretty sure my mom used to like video like a lot of stuff that I was in, and it wasn't that bad. Still good memories, man. Who cares? Still fucking good memories. I think I got. Oh my god! For whatever reason. Excuse me. Excuse me for a second. I hate blowing my nose on camera, dude. I hate fucking blowing my nose on camera, though. So it's like, one more time. Oh, it's fucking disgusting. I hate doing that shit, but gotta make sure you gotta breathe. You gotta make sure you gotta breathe somehow. Shit. I remember one time I was wearing one of either my gas mask or my luchador mask, and for some reason, my fellow colleagues, while they were watching my show, it was this one episode. It's like, hey, I think you got a booger in your nose. I was like, oh, fuck my life, dude. So I had to like grab a tissue and then just be off camera so I can blow my nose because I hate, you know, blowing my nose on camera. It's fucking disgusting for a lot of people. You know, I don't like doing that. I don't feel comfortable doing that shit. I mean, sneeze is okay. You know, sneeze. You take a part of your elbow and you just sneeze in it. Or some people, they don't give a fuck about their t-shirt. You know, they just lift and then just sneeze inside. You know, stuff like that. But I really don't want to talk. I really don't want to talk about that. But then again, you know, already discussed. This is what happened. You know, this it is what it is. This is exactly what happened, and you know, shit happens. But it's okay. I mean, it's all right. But I love telling the stories. You know, it's April Fool's. Not only it's April Fool's, but it's on a Tuesday. It's on a fucking Tuesday. Believe it or not, it's crazy. It's on a fucking Tuesday. Believe it or not. Motherfucking April Fools. I swear to you, it's on the damn Tuesday. Hey, for some people who recognize my name, you know, every time they see me, Taco, they said, hey, it's Taco Tuesday. You know, that's all right. Yeah. Although I'm not sure for whatever reason, I could afford it. I could afford a taco. Honestly, but that's neither here or there. But man, it's good to see everyone in the chat. Even if it's not much, at least it's something. At least you got a few people that supported me. Man, it's good to see Ellie Rose Petal for a bit too. She's awesome. I love her to death though, and I also love my random Rosa, my Katiki Rosa. Man, she's my everything. I don't care if she watches the recap. That's all right. She watches the recap or she's here. Hey, don't matter to me. Because she knows that I'll find a way. She knows that I'll find a way to entertain myself one way or the other. Or anybody else. Man, shit happens. Shit does happen. No complaints here necessary. And shit. I got at least 7 minutes? What can I do for 7 minutes? What can I talk about within 7 minutes? I'm sure there's a lot of things. I'm sure there's a lot of things to talk about within 7 minutes, though, too. I mean, it happens. I mean, it happens, no doubt. Just having some fun with you guys. We already talk about like the Defiant stuff, and then the Mass Effect stuff with Deep Sixer, and then we were talking about pranks. We're talking about pranks and pranks and pranks. I'm telling you. I'll figure something out. 9 out of 10, I'll figure something out. Though I do have an idea. Though. I'm just trying to think.
Frosted Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
Yeah, right. Another probably a prank on myself, maybe. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not.
The fuck is up with this damn snow today? I mean, look at this shit. It's supposed to be springtime. This shit ain't right. I'm out here looking like Frosty the Crackhead right now. Ain't this about a...
Yup. Shit happens. Oh my god, shit happens. No doubt about that, shit happens. At least I got 5 minutes. At least I got 5 minutes. At least I got 5 minutes left. I guess I can just mess around with OBS and at least add a clip of my old video.
Magically delicious. Magically delicious. Magically delicious. Magically delicious.
Where's my phone?
Oh, you got it? No.
You know, I guess I can do that, or I don't know. I'm just goofing around. I'm just goofing around OBS. Well, apparently it is almost, damn it, it's almost that time, unfortunately. Fuck, man. But it is what it is. Maybe the joke's on me. Who knows? I mean, shit happens. But you never know until you know. And if you don't know, that you seem slow. But it is what it is. Shit happens. Shit happens every time. I mean, who knows? And if it happens to you and you don't know why, you'll figure out why. But I appreciate it, all you guys, for coming. I really do. And I guess time for of course. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, share, hit the notification button. I'd like to thank the British are coming, aka T6. I like to thank Sabrina Luna. I like to thank Julian. I like to thank Senate the Menace for coming. And especially Ali Rose Petal. Thank you for inviting each and every one of you guys. You guys are amazing. Well, even, of course, I'm going to thank Cousin Milton. You know, he just came in, doing a nice intro for me, surprise you guys, and then, you know what? You got to make some magic happen, you know? It's all in good fun. So for right now, don't be a dickhead, even if it's April Fools. Yeah, you'll be the fool. Okay? But it's all in good fun. But if you're gonna prank somebody, do it responsibly, and not something that you're gonna end up breaking the law or appear in the nightly news. Just saying. In other words, don't do something I would do. Until next time, this is the Darth Taco Show. Rock on, stay weird. Until next time, and if you don't like it, get wrecked. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.